Hey there, friends. How's it going? Sorry, I got roped into a call that took much longer than I thought it would. Now, I see some stuff has happened while I was gone. But, hello, Samuses, hello, Chaos, hello, BB, hello, Spice Stoner. How's everyone doing today? I'll start with this juggle and the scold. Which button is me full screen? It's not that one. It's also not that one. Which one did I make it? There we go. Oh, there's my dog. Alright. Juggling. I cannot juggle the dog. He weighs 90 pounds. I would die. Do you want to try to juggle, though? Are you going to be interested in that? Dog doesn't care. It's not food, right? I tried putting one on his head. He didn't care. Well, how's everyone doing? Oh, it's been a while since I was drinking juggle. A little bit rusty. I tried what I don't normally do and give it one last shot. Oh, almost. There's no motion blur on the CGI. Are you interested now, buddy? Are you interested? No? Alright. What would be CGI'd? You can even see me in the background. You can see everything. Alright, there was your juggle. Let's adjust everything. Okay. What would convince you that this is real? I can do that. I can put something else on top of it. See? It has physics, it has collision. Alright, and someone else wanted to be scolded. Because I can't scroll up through chat, so I don't know if it was directed at anyone. Yeah, the budget goes hard.
I'll put him outside.
That's good. Beardy. She will take control right after. I will do the intro, do the scold, and close this menu, and then she'll figure out what we're doing. Which I think I'll give her like the rundown of what's happening, so she kind of knows, but she'll get to make some choices. Beardy, what are you doing? Wasting your money on a scold? See, Samus's made Miss Mob. I take control. Chaos did a juggle. But no, you wasted your points instead. Your hard-hitting points that I don't. I'll have to think of new stuff to do. All right. There's no fake juggling life. last time we finished chasing down the terrorists, only to find that Red Constellation had just massacred them, had them up against a wall, machine gun, like mobster stuff. They're all there in a pool of blood, except for one who was hiding behind a corner who they released to us. And they claimed that they were there because they were hired by, I think it was the Blood Iron Chancellor that hired them. Game audio is about the same. Okay, that's an easy fix. How is that? Is that any better? I tweaked it down, what was that? About 7 or 8 decibels? Hopefully that's better. Great, thank you for that. Yeah, so they both wanted to use this as proof that Crossbell can't handle itself in a crisis, to which Crossbell essentially proposes that they become their own country and then they can have their own military and do whatever the heck they want. It cuts to 2 weeks later where, I don't know, there's some political stuff happening, but we don't really know what's going on. Instead, we're on vacation. Mirabelle has invited us all out to the beach. We had a wonderful beach episode where everyone was in their swimsuits, because of course a JRPG needs that. And now we're at the amusement park about to go on some rides. So, without further ado, I will bring in Miss Popeye and she will get to choose some stuff. You're up.
Okay, I wasn't listening to anything you were saying.
That's fine, I'll give you the rundown. You have a good one today. We're at an amusement park. We have ticket rides. You get to decide what ride we go on with whom.
Ooh, date.
So we've got, on the right side is a haunted stuff. Ahead is the mirror castle, and the left is the Ferris wheel.
Haunted stuff.
And I believe you get to pick 5. Oh, and there's the fortune teller.
Haunted stuff, always. Whoa, did you see that? What are you doing? Are these people with us?
Yes, this is Risha, and I can't tell who's to the left. Hello, Irish. How's it going? Also, that, like, what happened was Deadbeard redeemed Konami code, so it automatically input stuff into the controller.
Oh, okay. She looks like a Persona character.
She does. She looks like Persona 3 redhead if she was blonde.
If she was blonde, yeah.
They're both
Let's play. Let's go.
yeah. They're both from the local circuits, the 2 stars.
He'll be armed with nothing but an orbital. Sorry, wait. Are we actually fighting?
I don't know. I haven't done any of this. It's all you. You get to do one and see.
Who should I invite? I don't know what any of these people look like.
So from the top, Mayor's granddaughter, orphan kid who's really good with computers, former what do you call it? Mercenary. High up in the military, gang leader, our adopted daughter. This lady's sister, our sister, the blonde lady from Persona 3, another one, and Sully is their protege.
Okay, where's that gang leader?
Wazi.
Yosh.
That's a gang. What?
Yeah, he's the, like, we think things through, kind of, not like the brute force.
He looks too pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps he'll manage to survive. Wait, do I actually have to play a minigame?
I think so.
Oh no. Info. Oh no! the corresponding button to defeat the ghosts. The faster you trigger. Oh no. Okay.
I think I have it on PS buttons, so.
On PlayStation buttons?
I think
Okay.
so.
まあなんとかなるんじゃない
Stress. I'm stressed. Okay. Okay. It's like hand DDR. No, this isn't too bad. It's going by slowly.
Maybe you'll unlock hard mode.
Ooh. Okay, I regret. It's like, what's that ride in Disney where you shoot the aliens? I think it's like a Toy
Buzz
Story.
Lightyear.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's big. Was he's unhappy with you?
I'm sorry.
It vaguely feels like in Kingdom Hearts when you're like going through like space and you have to shoot stuff because it's just like the rail shooter.
What? Oops. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
He's happy enough.
Do I have to make him happy?
I think this does affect his affection.
Are you serious? I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I wasn't gunning for him anyways. Although he's interesting to have around sometimes.
Ugh.
Let me see what this actually.
I don't think he's happy with me. Square, triangle, square. No. Triangle, circle. Triangle. Oh.
まあまあだね
I got 1 star.
I mean, maybe it's possible to get 0 stars, so you never know.
I did it.
なかなか僕としたことがなかなか夢中になっちゃったよ俺も熱中しちゃったけど楽しんでくれたならよかったよそれじゃまた後でな
Bye.
また
It doesn't actually say, so it might not be related.
Oh, is this just like
Fuck, what have you done?
beach episode?
Yeah, it's the interlude.
Castle Mirror Sunshine Mall. What do I do next? This one? Cat.
I'm trying to eat one of our bok choy plants.
Oh,
Are you coming in?
look, I found a cat.
What are you doing? Oh, it's Mishy.
The cat?
Yeah, it's the theme park's mascot, Mishy.
Oh, that's why the cat was the... Okay.
鏡の城へようこそここは願いを叶える鏡のある最上階を目指して場内を探検するアトラクションになっております
Ooh, we can make a wish.
Yes, if you get to the top of the tower and you ring the bell together, the wish you make with someone else is supposed to come true.
誰を誘おうかな
Wait, does this have romance? Like,
Yeah, this has romance.
who are you? They're making a wish. I want romance.
I like Ellie personally.
Who it is? Who does chat like?
Whoever's the worst possible option, probably.
So are we gunning for Ellie? I want canon. I want canon ending.
If you want canon, it's probably Ellie.
It's probably Ellie. Who is she?
The mayor's granddaughter.
Oh,
So
that's so boring.
The first three are the people on our like police force, the core group, and then Noelle and Wazzy were added in for this game.
Oh, okay. Who does chat like? Randy?
The middleist option.
Middleist option?
Randy would be funny.
Randy would be funny?
Mm-hmm.
Chaos wants canon. And Sam says wants the middleist.
Middle would probably be around Kia.
I already took Wazzy.
But this...
Kia? Isn't she our daughter or something?
Yeah, our adopted daughter.
I don't want to bring our child. That's kind of... I mean, unless she wants to make a wish. Okay. Do we want to know... Do we want to do... a funny option? Or this doesn't affect anything, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's do funny then. Let's do Randy. Oh, something's happening to your chat. If you make the correct prediction... What are they doing?
I don't like the fact that there was a prediction and immediately a poll. And I saw what was in the prediction. I'm not reading it out because I think that gives some people a win.
Let's do this guy.
よし、ランディを誘ってみよう。では、チケットをお預かりします。確かに、幻想的な鏡の城の探検を。
He's not gonna make a cute little like, oh, thank you so much for inviting me.
We'll see what happens.
Like,
これが鏡の城か。テーマパークの象徴ともいえるアトラクションだそうだけど、なんというかすごいとしか言いようがないな。中央で回ってるプラネタリウムで幻想的な雰囲気を演出してるらしい。ここまで本格的だと本物の城みたいに見えてくる。
why does this guy look familiar?
ああ、本当にそんな気がするよ。
He was in the previous game.
さすが IBC ってところか。
If you remember him from that.
そういえば、ここには願いを叶える鏡ってものが置かれているって話だったな。ああ、鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願い事が叶うっていうあれだな。最上階に置いてあるから登ってみればすぐにわかると思うぜ。じゃあひとまず、お、行ってみるか。
Let's go. Oh, he's following me. Or... Ooh, child. Ooh.
I believe they said there were 5 floors.
5 floors?
Now, does that count as 1, 2, like, that's how I would count it personally? Yeah, and then there's like a rest stop.
Oh, that's pretty. I like that. It's like climbing the CN Tower.
Or what was the one we did? The like Florence Bell Tower.
Oh, the Florence Bell Tower, yeah.
Or the one we did in Spain. Same church bell tower.
ここが鏡の城の最上階か。どうやらあそこにあるのか話に出てた。ああ、鳴らすための紐も左右についてるぜ。とすると、あの大きな鏡が願いを。 鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願いが叶うって言われてるが、さてどんな願い事にするかね。それじゃあまずは2人であの鐘を鳴らしてみよう。
Okay, so stand here. It's like they're getting married.
よし、次は上にある鏡の前に行こう。いよいよだな。
Oh my god, is he that kind of character? He's like, oh, it's free. I love it.
No, he's the like
それじゃ
I only think about women and like gambling, like he's
この鏡の前で
debauchery kind of guy.
多分頭の中で願い事を思い浮かべるくらいでいいと思うぜ。そんじゃやってみるか。
Oh, I don't get to pick what to wish for?
Apparently not. I thought you would. Oh, maybe now you can say.
まあ普通すぎてちょっと照れるんだけど。
Okay, what did he wish for?
Probably for like everyone to get along or something like that, or everyone to have a fun time.
What do you think he wished for? Women? Based on what you said? I don't know.
Binders full of
これからも守っていけますようにかな。もちろんキーヤやランディたち支援課の
Okay,
仲間
yeah,
も含めてね。
they can protect, they can do their jobs as police, okay?
本当お前って真面目なやつだよな。もう少
I
し
wonder if it
自分の
changes
欲望に
depending on who you
正直
bring.
な願い事をしても罰は当たんねえだろうによ。そういうランディはどんな願い事をしたんだよ。俺か。それ
I
は
knew
もち
it! Women!
ろんわかった、もういい。おいおい、男なら誰しもが夢見る状況だろうが。セシルさんたち、ナースさん、遊撃士のエウリアさん。クロスベルには俺好みのお姉さんが盛りだくさんだから
Top
な。
shelf babes.
あのな、そんな妄想にセシルネーまで参加させるなよ。ま、ある意味安心したよ。
Yeah.
絶対に叶うわけない願い事だし。
To do that in front of me.
She's like a sister to him. Technically, she's his late brother's girlfriend.
Late brother's girlfriend?
Yeah.
So he's like her brother-in-law?
Yeah.
Okay.
ズバリ言ってくれやがって。さてはお前、羨ましいんだな。安心して。願いが叶った暁には、お前にもいい思いを。いつ誰がそんな心配をしたんだよ。はあ、まったく。願い事はしたんだし、さ
I
っさ
told
と
her
行く
that
ぞ。
he would be a funny choice.
絶対に叶うわけないこのままずっと仲間として。俺には虫が良すぎる。
Aww.
男二人でも結構楽しめたな。
Two guys strolling down Wonderland 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Do I have to do the third one?
If you want, you've done your obligation, but if you want to, because there's two more that we haven't done. There's the Ferris wheel, and there's the.
Oh, the Ferris wheel is like totally a date one. Can you imagine just like walking right in between these two, having a conversation like that? I'll do that too. There you go. Okay, I'm not gonna ruin any more of your relationships.
I don't think it ruined headphones. Thank you. Why is there a new poll about chaos? All I see is, does chaos deserve ellipses? Okay. We'll do the
こ
Ferris
ちらのアト
wheel.
ラクションは観覧車サンシャインボールです。ゆっくりと一周するゴンドラからミシュラム最高の景色をごゆっくりお楽しみいただけます。
What photos do I have? In the poll for who to bring up, apparently chaos was an option.
Oh.
Because chaos said there was top 10 anime betrayals that we didn't take in.
I would totally bring
よろ
Chaos
しけれ
up
ば
if he was in the
ど
game.
なたかとご一緒にいかがですか？
You became Randy Chaos. Oh, now I can see. Does Chaos deserve hugs? What? Hi, I'm Chaos. Was the top answer. Chaos spent channel points on just saying hi.
誰を
And
誘
is
うか
Chaos a redhead?
No.
Dang it.
Alright. Okay, who do we bring up the Ferris wheel?
Date.
Want to do the date one?
Good Ferris wheel is totally a date thing.
Sure.
よしエリーを誘ってみよ
I think we'll try to do a different person for everyone, so no one
で
gets
は
duplicated.
チケットをお預かりしますね。2名様ご案内いたします。
How long does that prediction
ゴン
last?
ドラがどんどん高く上がっていく。
Oh, Chaos deserves what?
Does anyone in chat play honky?
Why, are you looking for someone to help you beat your fight?
Maybe.
なんだか緊張してきちゃった。
Mrs. Popeye wants to know, does anyone play Honky? Because she's currently, playing hard.
うああ
Do they
俺
know
も
what
観覧
honky
車は
is?
初めてだ
Yeah,
し
Chaos says he does not play it, though. The prediction may have, like, ended, but is it one where you had, like, 10 minutes to vote on something, and all I saw is, will Popeye say, I'm not gonna say the word, and that's all I can see.
ってエリーは前にテーマパークに来たことはあるんじ
But
ゃ
I
な
was
か
not sure if that was, like, until the end of stream. It ends when I say it. Okay.
ええ、そうだけど。
I'm wondering if I have the video that would say it.
前に来た時は他のアトラクションを回っていたのよね。やっぱり一日じゃとても回りきれなくて。
What do you mean? It has like 4 attractions. What do you mean you can't do? We've done them all, and it's been like 3
なる
minutes.
ほどそういうことかそれじゃこれから楽しみだな
ええ、頂上の景色はどんなものなのかしら。
So that would be a fun prediction if this was like a Google Translate version. Because then you don't know what I'm gonna have to read out later.
見て、ロイド。
ああすごくいい眺めだ
ええ、本当に湖にお日様の光が
Wow,
反
this
射
Ferris
して
wheel has really
キ
nice
ラキラ輝いて、
couches.
はあ、思わずため息が出ちゃうわ。
本当にな
Okay, Chaos. You don't want to bean boozle Chaos? There was a point in time where, with Cat Daddy, I think I was like 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 6 for bean boozling him with the bad beans.
エリーどうしたんだ
いや、その後続のゴンドラにカップルが乗ってて、彼らがそのキスを。
えあはは
When I was at Panic's place, I had one from the Bean Boozled box, so I've also partaken of the Duckman's Bean Boozled, so...
そうね、カップルにも人気だって聞いていたけ
So
ど
what does Chaos deserve? Oh right, it was no beans.
もしかして私たちもそういう関係に見えてたりいえ、なんでもないわおほほほほ
あははははなんだか気まずくなっちゃったなそろそろ到着みたいだな
ええ、降りるとしましょうか
I think you need a poll for who gets to make the next poll.
ああ、俺も誘ってよかったよそれじゃまた後でな
Okay. We're looking for Mishy's sister. Why are we letting our daughter just roam by herself? Oh, aha. Found the pink thing. Oh my, you found me. Hi, mister. Me. My name's Michette. Pleasure to meet you. Right, you're Mishy's little sister, right? Tia did say something about running into you if I got lucky. I guess this is what she meant. Oh, you've heard me. Me. I'm honored. No problem, but if you don't mind me asking, Michette, what were you doing back there? I just really looked like hide and seek is all. If you ever pass on his lying wait around Michelin Wonderland for my Prince Charming to come find me. That sounds unnecessarily counterintuitive, but alright. So does that make me your Prince Charming today? We need another yes, and we need another Chaos Dragon too. Right on the Mickey mark. I'm so happy you found me. The perfect Prince Charming, plus 100 times cooler than my brother and his dumb droopy face. Yeah, she really tore into the poor guy there. You say, mister, do you want to play hide and seek together? I beg your pardon. Only a prince lucky enough to find me gets the chance to play this special game. When you have to track me down in Michelin Wonderland a total of 5 times. Even bring a friend. The prize in it for you too. What do you say? You want to give it a shot? Okay, this could take a while. I want a chance to spend my tickets until it's over. Okay, so once we say yes, this we're locked in, but we can spend our tickets afterwards. Or we can just be like, nah, find yourself another prince. Why not? I'll give it a shot. That's the spirit. Get into hiding and leave, find yourself somebody to help you look. If you ever want to give up, just tell my big brother Mishy in the main plaza. See you later. I think we've got to bring Tio. I think is the only one. This counts as Tio's version.
Suspicious.
Why are we gifting subs to rich anime girl laugh? Exactly. I see the honor of receiving a challenge from Michette. In that case, we have no choice but to give her the very best seeking the SSS has to offer. Great, thanks for lending a hand. There's to be somewhere inside the theme park. Let's start searching. All I see is Chaos is sharing MD, so I think Chaos is a doctor, but he shares being a doctor with someone else. We found the hidden side quest. Or at least a hidden side quest. We can't go up any further than here, right? Aha, I see you. How do I get? There you are. You found me. Hee. You must be one lucky mister. Spicy managed to snuff me out. You fleek snarl was nothing to sneeze at. Is that what they were? Don't get too confident. All this was just a test so far. Sooner or later, your luck's gonna run out. She made a clean getaway. I was expecting this to be much more difficult. The words right out of her mouth. I guess just because she loves hide and seek doesn't necessarily mean she's good at it. Let's keep the pace until we can track her down again. Okay, we can go back here. So probably at some point she'll be like hiding behind one of those. I assume she's not inside any of the attractions, so they said we can't spend any of our tickets.
Hi.
Where the heck could you have gone? Pretty sure you're not there. Are you back inside the fortune teller house? No. Doesn't look like it.
That's a good way to get there too. Right.
Oh, haha. Oh, there you are. I love when characters like this hide in something that if we were in-game characters and could see through their eyes, this would have been perfectly obvious. It's the fact that we have that, like, top-down perspective that made this harder. Ah, you found me. The first thing Whitley said today, wasn't it, I want to see a whole lot of blood? Or how do I get to see a whole lot of blood? Maybe I underestimated you. Found me not once, not twice, but thrice now. Say so. Alright, next round will be so easy. No more nice Machete. There's no way you'll track me down this time. This marks the second time the two of us managed to find her. New hiding spot will likely be more difficult. Yeah, the way she puts it makes me a little anxious. Well, let's get started. Yeah, I wonder if the direction she ran off actually means something. Aha, it does. There she is. Oh, you found me again. You really got the talent for this, mister. It's unthinkable for someone to be able to find me when I'm trying this hard to hide. Something tells me that's an exaggeration. Well, whatever, you still have to find me 2 more times to win. Good luck. He exclaimed something very specific. Rock and stone. Because that's what he uses to kill you. The rock and stone. Consider yourself blessed if you know what's good for you. In any case, it's our best to find our next hiding place. The best date ID is Windows 95. Are we talking like the date Windows 95 was released is the best date? Like March 7th is the best date? Or are we talking the best date is like just hopping on a Windows 95 computer? Aha. I said she would be behind here at one point. Okay, I think I see where this is going. What band is Bono in, but don't say the T? So, you. And then I'm not saying the rest of that. There you are. Oh no, you found me again. Jeez, you seek me out 4 times now and so quickly, I can barely believe it. Man, if only some of your talent could rub off my brainless big brother, Mishi. I figured as much, Samus, as when you said that you had a plan. All I see is who will be the first to be devoured. She never lets up on the poor guy, does she? Okay, last round. Final challenge, I'm gonna hide in the best spot in hell. Let's see if you can find me this time. I was starting to think we never see the end of this. It's not like she can leave the park. Can't be too hard. Okay. Is it? The best spot is here because you can see everything? No. Well, if it was mimicry, then I woo is you I woo. How many points are in this prediction? Also, I see that Samus says option 3, which means that there's multiple. There's not just yes and no. It's not just will Popeye say it.
What?
They have a bet to try to get me to say a word that starts with U and ends with U. It's a 3.
Subaru.
First to be devoured September. Not sure, but Green Day will be the last one. That's how you wake them up when September ends. Aha, I see you. Maybe just Twitch being Twitch and you'll see it once the prediction ends. Ah, looks like we win. Oh no, you found me again. You're amazing, mister. Seek me out in all 5 of my hiding spots in record time. I admit my complete and total defeat. For that, I hereby dub you Michelin Wonderland's King of Hide and Seek. King of Hide and Seek? Wish I has seen fit to bestow a title upon you. You should feel honored. That's not all. It's time to receive your extra special reward for besting me. Wow, thanks. You're very welcome. But it's time for me to say goodbye. Have a metacular day at Michelin Wonderland, okay? That way you'll have a ton of memories to take home. That was Mishy's little sister. What an intense character. Agreed. I only lived up to the room as she exceeded them. Thank you for that enjoyable time, Lloyd. I'll just be excusing myself. Okay, what is... What does the past like 15 minutes actually get us? Increases accuracy by 50%. I was trying to like click into other people's to see if someone else would prefer it. Oh, can I like speed my way? Can I like rotate my way in? No. Okay, so we've got 2 more tickets left now. I have to do one for the fortune teller house, because we haven't done that yet. From love to finance, so much more. Okay, who do we want to finance?
占いの館へようこそ。
Okay, is that word actually in the dictionary? Like, not Urban Dictionary. If you look at like Merriam-Webster or whatever, is it there? Because they have added like modern slang. Like every year they add some stuff in. Is it there?
ここでは凄腕占い師の先生にいろいろと占ってもらえちゃいます。
Yeah, what Chaos just wrote, just prepend a U onto that. The one that's spelled that way. Does dictionary.com actually have it? That's amazing.
2名様までお入りになれますが、どうされますか？
誰を誘おうかな。
Okay, who do we want to learn about finance with? I'm gonna do Risha, just to see if there's anything from the fortune teller about her actually being an assassin.
よし、リーシャを誘ってみよう。
チケットをお預か
No,
りし
we're
ますね。
keeping everyone to 1, just to try to get the most interesting bits, so everyone gets their share. Well, I guess 5 people plus we did TO for the scavenger hunt.
それではお入りくださいませ。
I love how there's all these people waiting here and we just bypass all of them.
いらっしゃい。さあ、こちらの椅子にお座りなさい。
No, I never played it. My brother had the Zelda Dynasty Warriors one. I never played it, but he played it to completion.
はい。 話に聞いてた通り、エキゾチックで神秘的な人だな。
ええ、顔は隠れていますが、とても美しい人みたいですし。
I feel like this would have been funnier if the person, like, giving the fortune was actually someone from our party and they had to, like, do, like, the, like, cartoon thing where they pretend to be 2 people and, like, oh, I have to excuse myself.
どうしたのかしら。順番待ちの人もいるから、すぐに取り掛かり
Prediction
たいんだ
soft
けど。
lock.
すみません。よろしくお願いします。
ではその前に、まずはあなたたちの血液型を教えてもらえるかしら。
血液型ですか？
ええ、正確に占うために必要になるものなの。もちろん無理にとは言わないけど。
We get to choose our blood type right now.
いえ、それくらいなら。俺の血液型は O 型です。
Yeah, I love race conditions.
私も大型ですよ。
奇遇だったな。
Okay, prediction has ended. Wait, that means I can say it now. Okay, now that that's gone, I can now read the dictionary.com definition. Because there's no prediction. Okay. According to dictionary.com, ooh means squee. No, starting a new prediction. An emoticon depicting a cute face used to express various warm, happy, or affectionate feelings. A closely related emoticon is owo, which can mean more specifically showing surprise or excitement. There are many variations, and it has capitalized. I've never seen owu before. I also like that the video underneath it is how to woo a word lover. Do you like raisins? How do you feel about a date? It was added February 12th, 2020. So yes, it's within the past 5 years.
どうも。では今回は何を占うのかしら。
Okay. We check our compatibility, or do we leave it to Risha to ask about finance? Well, Buck, you getting treats? If the check goes wrong, I'm gonna try again in compatibility mode. Let's leave it to Risha.
リーシャ、何か占いたいことはないか？
この間子猫探しの件であったシャーリーさんですけど、彼女とまた会うご縁があるのか、ちょっと占っていただけませんか？
リーシャ。
ええ、そのくらいならお安いご用。
Fortune teller's like, she came in here to ask that? Idiots.
これは
あなたとシャーリーという名の娘、再びクロスベルでまみえるという暗示が出ているわ。それがいつどんな状況かはわからないけれど、その時は必ずやってくるでしょう。私に見えたのはこんなところかしら。
なるほど、ありがとうございました、ブラッディ・シャーリー。やっぱり気をつけておかなくちゃ。
Hi to whoever set the current poll.
へえ、なんだか意外だな。マリーの事件の時にちょっと関わったくらいだけど、そん。
あ、いえ、他に占ってもらいたいことが思いつきませんでした。それにとっても可愛らしい子でしたし、機会があるならお話ししたいなって。
あれで相当危ない子なんだが、エリーの件を考えると別の意味でも危険そうだし。
エリーさんの件？
ああ、いや、なんでもないから。ちょっとすごい光景を想像してしまった。
お嬢さん、よろしければこちらの彼が何を考えていたか占って差し上げましょうか。
勘弁してください。
あの高等な戦術、もしかして。
リーシャ、どうしたんだ？
いえ、不思議な体験ができてとても楽しかったです。
はは、俺もだよ。さてと。
Okay,
それ
we
じゃ
have
あ
one ticket
俺は一
left.
旦ここで。
We've done everything. Is there anything someone wants to see a second time?
はい、また後で。
So we got Horror Gun House. We've got House of Mirrors Wish. We got this right here, the fortune teller. We got the Ferris wheel. Is it slowly getting like more red as the sun's going down? Yes, it is. Okay. No one has a preference. My vote is going to be Castle of Mirrors and try to get another dumb wish out of someone. Can I just cook fried rice in the middle of this amusement park? If I have the ingredients.
よーし、やるか。
Yep.
いい感じかな。
Hi, Samus's.
鏡の城へようこそ。ここは願いを叶える鏡のある最上階を目指して、よろしければどなたかとご。
誰を誘う？
Oh, and it shows you who've already invited. This is so many options. Okay, let's do the math. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh,
おや、おやめになりますか？またのご来場をお待ちしております。
you got unlucky, Beardy. It hit to cancel, which is at the very
鏡
bottom.
の城へ。ここは願いを叶える鏡のある最上階を。よろしければどなたかとご一緒にご入場されることをお勧めしますが。
誰を誘おうかな。
Yeah, you got unlucky. It went to here. But I was just gonna do the math. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people. The 4 attractions. Plus the scavenger hunt. So there's 55 different choices. We get 5. So you'd have to play this through 11 times to see every possible thing. I was wondering if cancel would just let me go up alone though, so thank you for answering that question. Okay, we've already done Ellie, Tia, Randy. If people have ideas in the same vein of that, speaking of, I have to. So Friday's gonna be a game demo stream. We've got potentially 2 games to demo if we have time. I have no idea how long they are. I find in general these games take around an hour, but you never know if someone's made like a 15-minute demo that we can breeze through. Mash A. Okay, let me write this down.
よし、ワジを
Oh,
誘
no,
う。
dang it. I meant to click off
で
screen.
は、
Well, we're taking Wazzy. I meant to click off screen so I could add Mash A as a redeem. Because that won't be that hard. Well, we get to see what wish Wazzy makes. Honestly, I was wondering about that. I was like, I already said I wouldn't do
幻
it,
想 but
but
的
now
な
we get to
鏡
see
の
it.
城の探検をどうかお楽しみくださいませ。
Yeah, so you can skip dialogue.
それじゃあ一緒に最上階にある願いを叶える鏡を目指そう。
了解。
I love how these people have been in here for like 7 hours. Lloyd has to come back to make his new wish that Randy won't have a date with his sister.
鐘を鳴らして鏡の前に立つと願いが叶うそうだけど、はてさてどうなることやら。それじゃあまずは2人であの鐘を鳴らしてみよう。よし、次は上にある鏡の前に行こう。いよいよだね。行くよ。よし、行くよし。
Could ruin the mirror.
行くぞ。やれやれ。それじゃこの鏡の前で願い事を思い浮かべればいいはずだ。それじゃ
I love how they're supposed to have their eyes closed, but in the mirror their eyes are still open.
こんなところかな。
Paper Mario and the 1,000-year Uwu. That's my guess for what the poll option is.
僕も終わったよ。それで君はどんな願い事をしたんだい？俺は最初に来た時に一番の願い事
Dang
は
it,
し
you
ちゃったか
can
ら。
have another wish,
同
Lloyd.
じ願い事をするのもなんだし、和ジの願いが叶いますようにって願いにしたよ。
Dang it, Lloyd.
君ってやつは本当人よしだね。どういたしまして。そういう和ジは
I did
どんな願い事を
Samus's.
したんだ？
I don't remember if the prediction's still on, so I don't know if it is. Maybe you just won something.
強いて言うなら元喧嘩相手が自分の道を見つけられるように。噂で聞いたけどバルド最近はアジトにも顔を出してないんだってな。でもそれは別にワジのせいじゃん。別に
So in the first prediction, there was at least 3 options. What were the 3 options?
あの雨の日の決闘の後、彼が腐ったりやけになるのは僕にもある程度予想できたしね。その後腐り続けるか、全てを吹っ切って次に進むか、結局は
I see.
バルド自身の問題だ。それはそのクールな意見だな。でも本当にそう思ってるんだったら、バルドが自分の道をだなんて願わないんじゃないのか？ごもっともだけど、この願いは僕自身のためでもあるからね。
Okay, what was the results of the poll? I still see the
今後
prediction.
彼が腐り続けるなら、あの雨の日の決闘で僕が伝えるべきことが、それは僕がけじめをつけきれてなかったという事実にさすがにそれはかっこ悪いだろう。はあ、やれやれ。
Wazzy literally says
ワ
they're
ジっ
not
て素直じゃないよな。
what would be unflattering, but what could be more uncool than that.
でもバルドたちやバイパーの連中が道を見つけ
So
る。
what were the options?
それは
And was the 1,000-year Uwu an option?
本当に叶ってく
Also,
れ
I
ると
love
い
that
い
the
な。
closed captions don't understand Uwu.
君って本当にお人よしだよね。
Her load.
そういうところがたまらなく好きさ。ああ、もうせっかく綺麗にまとまりかけてたのに。鏡の城、なかなか興味深かったよ。さてと、それじゃあ僕は別のところを回るとす
What
る
do you kind of want to do?
なあ、また後でな。また。
Okay, so we've spent all of our tickets. That's the end of the amusement park. we don't get to do the nighttime Disney parade because we have a dinner. I love Hazy Starry Sky at Night Scene. That's my favorite song name so far.
はい。はい、そうですか。それなら安心だと思います。
Let me guess, Mirabelle cannot make it.
すみません。自分
Oh,
たちだ
the
け
chief cannot make it. There we go.
わかりました。せいぜい充電してきます。
Oh, there's the bed that blocks the dresser.
支援課の方は何もなしか。さすがに気にしすぎだとは。
はじめまして、支援課の諸君。お近づきの印に置き土産を置いていくから楽しんでくれると嬉しいな。
多分あいつがテロリストにタワーのデータを流したんだろう。だけどテロリストたちの仲間ってわけじゃなさそうだ。そしてインの言った通りヘイユーや赤い星座の一員でもない。一体何者だ。
ああ、やっぱりまだ部屋にいたのか。
ああ、ワジか。
Dang it, Samus's. I had praised you before. You'd used your points properly, and yet you didn't listen to me, and you've spent them on a worthless scold. I hope you're happy.
Why are you being so mean to them?
Because he asked for a scold.
留守中の支援課のビルが気になって課長に連絡してたのかい？
なんでわかるんだ？
一月以上一緒にいたらそのくらいは読めるよ。
Yeah, enjoy the corn.
思っていた以上にリーダーしてるみたいじゃない？
心配性なだけさ。本当に優秀なリーダーならどっしりと構えてるだろうしな。
ま、リーダーとしての優秀さは頭も悪くないし勘も鋭いけど、基本的に君は凡人だしね。できる範囲で地道に頑張るのは悪くないんじゃないかな。
はっきり言うな。お前のそういうところは逆に嫌味がなくていいけどさ。
君のそういう素直さは僕も気に入ってるけどね。そもそもあのツァオといい、ふざけた帝国エージェントといい、鋭い人間はとことん鋭いわけだし、同じ方向で対抗するより君なりの強みを生かした方がいいんじゃないの？あれ？なんか
If it was a big piece of corn, maybe you can get like 3 people on each side. You just all take a bite at once. Maybe get 6 people to a corn.
いや、
You're like
そんな
cheek
風
to
に考
cheek.
えたことはあんまりなかったから。ありがとう、ワジ。少し目が開かれた気がするよ。
それは何より。
Hello, Avery. How's it going? We're talking about how many people you can share corn with.
で、そろそろ晩餐会行かなくていいのかい？
Hydrate. Good idea.
ああ、それじゃあ一緒に行くか。
Yes, they won the prediction. Okay, looks like everyone else is gone. They started the prediction, it ended because of technical difficulties. While they were fixing it, I read the dictionary.com definition of
キー
uwu,
は誰かが連れて行ったのかな。
and then they had a bunch of polls, and my guess was it was Paper Mario and the 1000 uwu, which was an option, I just didn't have the full thing. It was, what, the 1000 uwu girls?
ああ、女性陣が一緒に連れて行ったみたいだけど、もう迎賓館に行ってるんじゃない？
そっか、それなら安心だな。
何かあったのかい？
いや、いろいろあってナーバスになってたみたいだからさ。まあテーマパークも楽しんでくれたみたいだし心配いらないと思うけど。
確かに大はしゃぎだったね。
Hi, Cheerio. Cheerio, what have you done? Oh, Cheerio. There we go.
Did they hear the ooh?
Buck, you wanna ooh again? Ooh. Okay, so we gotta head over to the guest house, which is out this way. No. Hello, Lloyd. Woof. This is where you were, Cecile. Leaving on site with you. You're quite an odd couple. So up to you, killing time for you at the guest house? Well, I'll be heading over shortly. Site escorted me here not too long ago. The place isn't as loud as the theme park, so I thought I'd cool off in the breeze a bit beforehand. Hey, Cecile. Looks like you got a lot on your mind. Is there something wrong? You're wrong to say, but right about the first part. Maybe now would be a good time to talk about it. See, they've selected the date for Shizuku's next operation. Dr. Silent will be performing a procedure on her in an attempt to restore her vision. Oh, so in case you get banned, is that why? Shizuku's having surgery? Had several in the past already, but none have succeeded in bringing her eyesight back. Complications span the fields of surgery to internal medicine to neurology. Complete and total recovery will be hard to achieve. Oh, the single player. I read that as 14, not 16. Yeah. Neat, really now. Finer details are outside my area of expertise, to be honest. Apparently, Dr. Sellen's background in both surgical and neurological science makes her uniquely qualified to perform it. Margin for error is slim, and the doctor wants everything to be perfect. I recently had the latest equipment brought in from Remiferia. According to Dr. Sellen, though, the odds of the procedure succeeding are still 50-50 at best. 50-50 odds even after all that? Not exactly the sort of thing you'd want to bet on. I know, but when I think about all the setbacks she's already endured, this is the best change she's ever had. Maybe this is the time it finally works. Yeah, that's what I was like, are you buying a second copy of it? Right, not just for her sake, but for Arios's too. We'll keep Shizuku in our thoughts and prayers, Cecile. Thank you, Lloyd. I'm sure that'll bring much comfort for her to hear that. There you are, Cecile. I've been looking all over for you. Oh, Hilly, is something the matter? Something the matter, for crying out loud. You told me to be a little late ages ago. I was about to tear up the entire resort tracking you down. Sorry about that. We can head over there right now. I'll be seeing the both of you inside, and thank you for the chat. Talking things out helped clear my mind a bit. I know you all have more than enough worries to go around these days. But remember, Shizuku and I are always cheering you on. So no matter what happens, keep those chins up for us, okay? Thanks, Cecile, don't forget that. Yeah then, shall we be off, Ilya? Not so fast, Missy. What sort of scandalous conversations are you having with my favorite little guy and his pal? Come on, let me in on it. Ironic, isn't it? Trying to cheer Cecile up only made her do the same to us, but better. Now that about sums her up alright. We should be on our way to the guest house too. Grr, woof. Seeing us off, right? Take it easy, Zay.
ようこそミシュラム迎賓館へ。特務支援課のロイド様とワジ様でいらっしゃいますね。
ええ、そうですが。あれ、あなたは確かオークションで案内役をやっていらした。
その説は失礼いたしました。主人の方はあのような形になってしまいましたが、自分をはじめ多くの使用人は迎賓館の管理を引き続き任せていただくことになり、これもディーター市長のご配慮の賜物でございます。
なるほど。それは何よりでした。確か通商会議じゃここにお偉いさんが泊まったんだっけ。
お疲れ様だったね。
もったいないお言葉ありがとうございます。
来た来た。
キア、先に来てたのか。
シュリと一緒にぐるっと探検してたんだ。そろそろ晩餐会が始まるんだって。ロイドたちも早く席に着かないと。
わかったよ。
それじゃあ案内。
かしこまりました。ではどうぞな。
Unpretentious was how this was described.
本当に遅れて申し訳なかった。
They have at least 2 full turkeys.
招待した側が遅れるなど本来あってはならないのだが。
いえ、市長がお忙しいのはさすがに分かっていますし。
And specialty cups that prop up the coffee so it can be seen at like a 45-degree angle to us as the viewer.
どうもお疲れ様です。
まあお父様の場合忙しいのは自業自得ですけど。
まあその通りなんだがね。
もうベルったら。しかし練習と公演ばかりで詳しくは知らないんですけど、また随分思い切った提案をなさったみたいね。
実は就任当初から考えていたアイデアでね。本当はあのタイミングで出すつもりはなかったが、そうも言ってられなくなった。なので思い切ってサイを投げさせてもらったよ。
なるほど。そして幕が上がったステージは最後まで踊り続ける必要がある。
その通り。聞けばアルカンシェルは金の太陽銀の月のリニューアルに挑戦するとか。実はその初公演の翌週に国家独立の是非を問う住民投票を実施することが決定してね。それでこれも縁かと思い招待させていただいた次第だ。
そうだったんですか。
おかげさまで楽しい休暇が過ごせたわ。どうもありがとうございます。
どうも。
私は部外者なので申し訳ないくらいですけど。
いやいや、とんでもない。ウルスラ病院の関係者からあなたの噂は常々聞いている。何でも聖女ウルスラの再来と言われるくらいの働き者だとか。お会いできて光栄だよ。
さすがにそれは大げさかと思いますけど、そう言っていただけると光栄です。
もうお父様ったら先ほどから妙齢の女性ばかり褒めそやして、少しはロイドさんたちもねぎらってはいかがですか。
おっと、いやはや美しいお嬢さんばかりで年がいもなく舞い上がっているようだ。
まあでも招待してくれて本当にありがたかったっす
There's 2 empty seats at the very bottom here, at least. I guess 1 at the end.
市長ありがとうございました。
And yet there's full place settings out for them.
楽しかったです。キーヤも楽しかった。
それは何よりだ。
Also, take a look at Wazzy, and you can see he's actually like crouching and his feet are on his seat. Like he's sitting like a gremlin.
蒸し返すようで悪いが、あれは本当に不幸な事件だった。いくらタワーの爆破までしようとしたテロリストとはいえ、こんな形で命を落とさなくてはならないほど罪深かったとは思えない。二度とあんな事件が起きないよう、この世に正義が実在すると皆に信じてもらうためにもね。
ディータ市長、
そう言っていただけると胸の使いが取れた気がします。しかしその独立の是非を問う住民投票ですが、 もし賛成が上回った場合、本当に独立できるものなんですか。
いや、住民投票自体に独立を可能にする決定力は、ただその結果は必ずや諸外国への意思表示となるはずだ。そうして徐々に国際世論を形成し、二大国から何とかして 独立をもぎ取っていく。それが私のシナリオだよ。
なるほど。こう言っちゃなんだけど、相当険しい道のりだよね。
マジか。
いや、君、地政学的な観点から言ってもクロスベルの国家独立というのはかなり困難な状況にある。だが人間というのはただ情勢に流されるだけの生き物ではないと。苦境にあっても理想を追求し、誇り高くあらんと思考する。そんな力と可能性を秘めているように思えるのだよ。
おじさま、
誇り高くあるための力と可能性。
なるほどね。
I do appreciate the fact that they did not give Kia a wine glass. I think Sully as well, although her stuff is kind of hidden behind a turkey and a salad, and I'm not quite sure what that is.
クロスベルが歩く
A dessert tray?
困難なものになるだろう。無論我々大人たちは粉骨細心の覚悟と努力でその道を切り開くつもりだ。だがそれに続いて高みを目指していくのは君たち。どうか君たちも君たちならではのやり方でクロスベルの明日に尽くしてほしい。
壁、行く手に立ちふさがる壁。ディーター市長は彼なりのやり方で壁を突破しようとしているのか。でも俺たちはマフィアの時は勝手に壁が消滅しただけだった。そしてそれ以上の壁が立ちふさがろうとしている今、俺たちは俺を
Is Randy sleeping so hard he starts clipping into his pillow?
それで本当にいいのか。ダメだ、疲れてるのにちょっとラウンジで水でも飲んでくるかな。
What is the moon dollar to USD conversion? No, we cannot just go into other people's rooms. The bar is closed.
やあ、リーシャ。
You haven't decided. So, are you running your own economy?
ロイドさんでしたか。
ごめん、いきなり声をかけて驚かせたかな。
Now, is this a pyramid scheme? Are you making a moon crypto?
私がただぼーっとしていただけですし。
そこいいかな。すごい月だな。クロスベル市と違って街明かりが少ないおかげかな。
そうですね。
その朝ワジのやつに変な風に突っ込まれたんだ。俺が夜中にふと起きて女の子とばったり出くわして二人っきりになりかねないって。正直意味不明だったんだけど当たっちゃったと思ってさ。
ロイドさんは不思議ですね。誰かにそばにいてほしいときに本当にそこにいてくれて、そこにいてくれるだけでなんだか安心できてしまう。支援家の皆さんが羨ましいです。
買いかぶりだよ。一人前の捜査官としてもみんなのリーダーとしてもまだまだ足りないところが多くてね。もっと もっと大きくならなくちゃな。なあリーシャ、失礼かもしれないけど聞かせてもらってもいいか？
失礼だなんて一体何でしょうか？
どうして君はそんなに儚い目をして笑うんだ？思えば出会った時からそうだった気がする。イリアさんに望まれて最高のステージで活躍して、リーシャ・マオといえば今やクロスペルじゃ有名人だ。なのにどうして君はいつも何かを諦めたような微笑みを浮かべてるんだ？
どうしてそんな。
よく知ってる人が一時期浮かべていた笑顔だったからさ。今ではもうそんな儚げな笑顔は見せなくなってくれたけど、だけど君はふと気づいたらいつもそんな笑顔だった気がする。その人の笑みは大好きな人にもう会えないという。だったらイリアさんが大好きな君はどうしてそんな風に笑うんだ？彼女はいつも君のそばにいるのに。
正直驚きました。鋭いとは思っていましたけど、まさかそこまでなんて。
それじゃ
正解です。多分私はそう遠くないうちにクロスベルを去ると思います。
やっぱりか。理由は俺が聞けることじゃないか。
はい。でもそうですね、私は本来歩むべき道があるんです。
歩むべき？
家業のようなものです。小さい頃からそのために生きてきました。気の遠くなるような昔から祖先が受け継いできた今となっては何のために歩んでいるのかわかる。
そうなのか。でもだったら。
だからといって必要ない、そう否定もしきれない道です。少なくとも父はその道を受け継ぐことに世界そのものに働きかけ、歴史を動かすきっかけたりうる。そして私もまた父からその道を受け継ぎ、今もそう、これからもまた変ですね。イリアさんが勧めてきたワインはちゃんと断ったんですけど、それとも月の光に酔ってしまったのかしら。
そうかもな。ごめん、軽々しく立ち入ったかな。
いえ、いいんです。なんだか私もいっぱいいっぱいになっていたので、話を聞いてくれてありがとうございました。
そっか、お役に立てたら光栄だけど。でもリーシャ、もしかして君は。
Dang it, Kia.
キア。
あら。
I'm not sure if we've seen Kia in her night gown before, though.
ひょっとしてお話中？もう終わったから。
ああ、大
Also,
丈
I
夫だ
love the
ぞ。
fact that Lloyd changed out of his, like, pajamas just to walk down the hallway.
ひょっとして眠れないのか？
なんだか怖い夢を見たような気が。
そっか、俺のベッドで一緒に寝るか？
いいの？
ああ、特別だけどな。
There you go, Chaos. There's your feet pick right there.
ごめんリーシャ、変な形で中断しちゃってさ。
とんでもない。ロイドさんのおかげで私もなんだか眠れそうです。ありがとうございました。
そっか。
先ほどの話、どうかイリアさんには内緒にしていてください。いずれ折を見て自分で話すつもりですから。
わかった。頼りないかもしれないけど、何かあったら声をかけてくれ。できる限りのことは。
ありがとうございます。ではもし困ったことがあれば 相談させてもらいますね。おやすみなさい、ロイドさん、キーヤちゃん。
おやすみ、リーシャ。
おやすみなさい。リーシャ、どうしたの？いつもなんだか悲しそうだけど、ちょっと感じが違ったね。
そっか。まあ、いろいろあるみたいだ。俺の方でもできるだけ気をつけておくつもりだよ。
ロイドかっこいいね。
からかうんじゃありません。
Instead of saying this to all the girls, like she said, Lloyd, you're so cool.
さてと、とっととベッドに戻って寝よう。あ、トイレとか済ませたか？
ロイドデリカシーなさすぎ。
Here's our nightmare. Here's our sleep paralysis demon coming back to haunt us.
見つけて。
ロイド、起きなよ。
あれ、今
夜中の2時くらいかな。ずいぶんうなされてたけど、どうしたんだい？
ああ、なんだか変な夢を見ていたみたいだ。
なんだ、どうした？
ランディ、起こしちゃったか？
まあ気にすんな。それよりキーボーがいないのか？
さっき2人で戻ってきて一緒に寝てたみたいだけど。
2人とも気づいてたのか？そうなんだ、一緒に寝てたはずだけど。
部屋にはいないみたいだね。
ま、ちょっと探してみようぜ。
ああ、悪いけど頼む。
Lloyd's having the worst night's sleep of his life.
そうですか。やっぱり2階にも。
申し訳ありません。すべての客室をくまなく調べたわけではありませんが。
いえ、十分です。こんな真夜中ですし。
まったくあのちびっこ、何寝ぼけてるんだよ。
さすがにちょっと心配ね。どこに行っちゃったんでしょう。私のサーチでも見つかりませんでしたし、一体キアはどこに？
Oh, Zayt has the lead.
あら。
おお、お前がいたか。
I don't think he's happy about it though.
ついてこい。こっちだと言っています。とにかく追いかけましょう。
The butler doesn't care why we can speak dog.
そちらだ。はあ。しかしよくわかるわね。でも気をつけろって。
時間がない。とにかく行ってみよう。フラン、セシルね、それとイリアさんたち、皆さんはここで待っていてください。
でもまあ仕方ないわね。でも何かあったらすぐに呼んでちょうだい。一応救急箱とかも持ってきているから。
ああ、わかった。
皆さんどうかお気をつけて。いざとなったら絵に。
Okay. Bunch of a glass can. Sure. Now it seems fine.
これって
垂れ幕が変わってる。
おいおい、こいつは。
It's now the Fool's Wonderland.
いつの間にこんな。
Wow. Changed every flag at Disney.
夜限定のイベントとも思えないけど。
そんな話は聞いたことがありません。
Look.
それにミッシーを他のキャラに変えるなんてありえないです。
だろうな。あれは
Is it supposed to be Campanella?
フールのワンダーランド。
完全に名前が書き換わってんじゃねえか。
夢でも見てるんでしょうか。
夢は夢でも悪夢の類みたいだけどね。どうやらキーヤはだったらとにかく中に入るしかない。
行くしかね。
Okay. So in the Fool's Wonderland we go.
やれやれ、いい趣味してるね。
ここまで凝ってるとため息しか出てこねえな。
それにしても不気味なキャラですよね。ミッシーの代わりにこんなものは絶対に許せないです。
それにしてもキーヤは一体どこに。
左右前方何か来ます。
何？
Ellie's Screaming Roller Coaster is the name of this track. And there it is.
ホラーコースターの化け物にしちゃガチすぎんだろ。
とにかく迎撃するぞ。
来る。歯ごたえありそうじゃねえか。
They're zany Zeniths. Drawn from dreams. Absorbs physical attacks, so it looks like same for both. Looks like earth magic is the way to go.
エニグマ、駆動。
行きます。
It's earth, and I can't remember what the other one was, but I think.
任せて。分析を開始入手しました。
Fire Spider.
私の番ね。
行くぜ。
任せてくれ。はあ。
さて。
We got a hazy haze.
ターゲットを入手しました。
Same thing.
さてと。
行くぜ。
すまない。みんな。
今のは私の番ね。光が。
ありがとう。
ました。さてと。ドライブ開始。
よし。エニグマ、
俺の番。
駆動。
はい。エニグマ、私の番ね。援護します。
So you can change its resistance.
任せてくれ。
It's now a miracle gas. It changed.
行くぜ。
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
おっしゃ。ぜ
任せて。さて。エニグマ駆動。
行くぞ。えい。は。
おっしゃ。
私の番ね。エニグマ。私の番ね。
任せてくれ。やってや。
おっしゃ。
私の番ね。エニグマこれ。
俺の番だな。エニグマ。
世話を焼くな。
俺の番だな。
えい。行きます。
ありがとう。
To use weapon counts as magic.
任せてくれ。やっと。
任せて。
Did it change again? Looks like it did.
俺の番だ。
This crystal damage is it?
任せてくれ。
私の番ね。
任せろ。
はい。
任せてくれ。
俺の番だ。
Oh, it changed again.
行きます。
Or not? Is your attack power just too low?
よし。よし。上出来だ。
お疲れ様。やりました。
Oh, beautiful, Randy. Love that.
なんだってんだ。
でも今の手応えは。
いつまで隠れているつもりだ。いい加減出てこい。
よくわかったね。
It is Campanella, okay?
男の子気配を感じませんでした。
てめえ何者だ。
釣れないな。一度すれ違っているはずだし。ねえ、特務支援課の諸君。
あなたもしかしてヨナの部屋でロイドさんたちを罠にかけようとしたハッカー。
そしてテロリストたちにタワーの情報を流した。実際に会うのは人形工房前ですれ違って以来だったな。
Yeah.
正解。
Whatever third-party brand's usually good enough. It might not last as long, but they're so cheap that you can probably get like 2 for the same price as like an official one.
ウロボロスが執行者ナンバー0。以後お見知りおきを願うよ。リベールを混乱に陥れた謎の秘密結社。
あの工房の前であった以上関係があるとは思った。
まさかテロリストなんかに協力していたとはね。
彼らも災難だよね。変ゆえに赤い星座。厄介な連中が出てきたからね。
Well, I will say that because I'm using a PS4 controller, like actual, it fits pretty well. Like, it fits like hands on the joysticks, 2 on the trigger.
特に帝国の人たちは。
Yeah, we tried the PS5 ones. PS4 one I like though.
ふざけないで。
I think GameCube is still my favorite though.
一応協
It's been
力
a
をしてい
while
た
since I've
仲間
had
だ
a
ったんでしょ。
GameCube controller, so maybe you had to change my mind about the comparison today.
彼らはあくまで僕が利用してたコマの一つさ。
Oh, yeah, that is too chunky. PS4 is like a good size, I find. Like it fits nicely.
彼らの主張やイデオロギーには全く興味ないんだよね。
なかなかいい性格してるじゃない。
和ジさんといい勝負なのではないかと。
ざれ言はそこまでだ。このクロスペルで一体何をしようとしている？何よりもキーヤをどこへ連れ去った？力ずくでも話してもらうぞ。
いい気迫だね。でも君たちのお姫様には別に何もしちゃいないよ。さっきここをフラフラと通り過ぎるのは見かけた。は？
てめえしらばっくれるつもりか。
でも事実だからね。信じるかどうかは今日のところはあくまで君たちに挨拶しに来ただけ。これは
元に戻
ずいぶんと大掛かりな手品じゃないか。
まさか現実の類。それじゃあまた近いうちに。ああ、お姫様なら奥の城へと向かったはず。とっとと保護してあげるんだね。
No, I'm
それじゃあ
not.
また。
I assume that's Chonky Mouse, based on the conversation.
あれがウロボロス。
エステルさんたち
Like I've got a
レ
pretty
ンちゃんから聞いてたけ
pretty
ど。
small mouse. Like it's for the PS4 comparisons. There's the PS4. There's the mouse. It's like the same width as the body, and like it's like the middle bit.
ハッキング技術といいとんでもない集団みたいです。
おいおい、あんな連中までクロスベルに来てんのかよ。
そんな、どうしてクロスベルばかり。
いろいろ裏の事情がありそうだね。まあそれはともかく今はキアを保護するのが先じゃない。
Switch controller, jeez.
そうだ、奥の城って言ってたな。
行ってみましょう。
And I got fully healed because everyone leveled. Yeah. Where's Kia Blue?
よかった。どうしてなの？
キア大丈夫か？
よかった。怪我はしていない。あれ？ライドたちどうしたの？
ガクどうしたのって。
キア、どうしてここへ？ロイドさんたちの部屋から歩いてきたのですよね。ここって昼間のお城？
Where's the castle security?
やれやれ、全然覚えてないみたいだね。
寝ぼけてここまで来ちゃったんでしょうか。
いや、それにしちゃ壮絶に寝ぼけすぎだろう。希望、何も覚えてないのか。
なんか夢でキーヤを呼ぶような声が聞こえたような。あれ？キーヤが呼んでたのかな。夢だもの、仕方ないわ。
I wonder how much they just think that third-party support will just deal with that rather than design it and make it
とに
themselves.
かく無事でよかった。
So I imagine that like console companies don't make most of their money off controllers. They'll make it off the console itself and whatever the rights are, whatever chunk they get for each like game bought or like licensing to a developer to make games for it.
よし、俺たちも一旦 ホテルに戻ろう。キア、部屋に戻ったらちゃんと寝るんだぞ。は
ーい。
Yeah. Kids aren't touching my controller with their sticky, yucky hands.
ご機嫌だな。なんかいろいろあったけど、ちゃんと楽しめたか？
またみんなで一緒にお出かけしたいね。今度はアルモリカ村とか。
いいかも。昨日の様子からすると。
If you have kids, get them their own controller, and then they can make it as sticky as they want, or whatever. And then when it stops working, it's their fault.
すっかり元気そうだし、そんなに心配はいらないかな。むしろ心配すべきは結社の動きの方か。
ライド、どうしたの？
いや、なんでもないよ。それよりキーヤ、本当に昨日の夜、変なピンク色の服を着たやつとか。
見かけてないと思うけど、キーヤ寝ぼけてたみたいだからちょっと自信ないかも。
Like, no, like this button. Like I never use this. Like maybe you can get like a smaller controller that doesn't have it, or I don't know, the bigger controller with bigger joysticks or something that's just more accessible.
こちらにいましたか。
マリアベルさん、どうもお疲れ様です。
お疲れ様はあなたたちの方
It's like I kind of like that the Switch lets you, for some games, lets you do like one half controller, one in each hand, or like an actual like traditional controller.
しかし、結社と言ったかしら。ふざけた連中もいたものね。
Yeah.
私の人形をさらったのもそいつらの一員。
I heard someone the other day saying that they loved the GameCube controller because the A button's so big that you can double tap with 2 fingers for when you have to button mash.
これは保安部の警備体制を徹底する必要がありますわね。
そうですね。民間の警備員の手に負えるやつじゃないと思うけど、やっぱり俺たちの方で。
まあそれはともかく。ロイドさん、キーヤさん、ふと思ったのですけど、みんなで記念写真を
I
撮
think
ら
we
ない
can all agree that the N64 controller for Mario Party was not the most comfortable.
ああ、いいですね。
記念写真って前にみんなで一緒に撮った？
ああ。
Yeah, did your like palm like immediately get like triggered? Yeah.
それを見れば今回のバカンスをいつでも思い出せるってわけだ。
撮りたい。
決まりですわね。そうなると船内よりこちらの方がいいかしら。
そうですね。せっかくのいい天気ですし。
Oh no.
俺みんなを呼んできますよ。
ええ、お願い。それと船内にいる添乗員に声をかけてください。
The worst I had was in one of those Mario Party ones where you have to like spin it. I peeled all the skin off like the palm of my hand for like a solid week.
記念写真のサービスならすぐに受け付けてくれます。
Alright, let's see what the picture is. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can see them. Jeez.
わかりました。
大切な人たちに余計な心配をかけたくない。いい女は大変ですわね。何か悩みがあるのでしょう。私ならば力になれるかもしれませんよ。
Why do you sound vaguely like a villain? Oh wow, we worked on our vacation. We got points for playing hide and seek. I got promoted. I got promoted for playing hide and seek with an amusement park mascot. Also, apparently R&R here stands for Rest and Revolution. Yeah, better than that. Okay, I think this is where we fight the final boss.
ああ、こちらの準備も9割方目処がついた。
Dragon Ball Z? I've not followed any of that.
今回のオーダーにはなんとか間に合わせられるだろう。
お疲れ様です。カンパネルラ、レギオンたちの動きは？
ちょっと前にブルブランが遊んでいたみたいだけど、もう手は引いたみたいだね。
Okay. Dang it, I was just about to say, I think I remember which button gets the full screen. I'm glad I didn't, because I was very wrong. But do you feel like juggling this time? No, he does not. Excuse me, Buckaroo. Beep beep. Now your toy, though. That elbow. Whoop. If I can do the rest of it, I'll try that elbow again. I'll give it one last shot. See if I can get it. There we go. The trick I find to it is just as it's landing, you bend slightly to kind of absorb the impact. There's no CGI. Wait, is there a current prediction? I don't see the typical prediction numbers beside people's names.
そして彼女についてはまあ様子見でいいんじゃない？式紙は貸してくれたけど今のところ介入するつもりは一切ないみたいだし。
わかりました。マイスターと同様、彼らの意思
I
に
don't
任せ
think
て
we've
く
been
ださい。
introduced to what the Anguis are. But it looks like Campanelle is leaking information about the enforcers to them. So the answer was yes.
あの方の決めたこととはいえ、いささか理不尽な掟だね。
すべてはマスターのおぼし召し。是非を問う必要はありません。
Yeah, it was Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Uwu.
それよりいらっしゃったようですね。
おや？
時間通りだね。
お待たせしました。
Player 7 has entered the game.
もう始めているようですね。
We don't know how many anguishes there are, but at least 7.
いえ、始めたばかりです。
And I don't think Campanella
例
counts.
の件についてはもうよろしいのですか？
ええ。あとは破壊殿に全てをお任せしてき
We
ました。
have the Oathbreaker.
クロスベルでしたね。かの地に赴くのは私もいささか久しぶりです。
あまりの変わりように目を丸くするんじゃない？現代の動力文明では最先端の大都市だろうしね。
私も完成前にもう一度顔を出してみるつもりだ。どうだね。せっかくだから現地で落ち合うとしようか。
Trying to see if I recognize any of these voices. So far the answer is
え
no.
え。依存はありません。
ではお二方、以後は一切をお任せします。減塩計画、あの方の最終計画のためには欠かせないステップです。
The Phantasmal kind of sounds like Trails the Third. Something related to Gehenna, maybe?
第一段階としての仕掛け。よろ
了解だ。
すべてはマスターのために。
Okay, so we've already jumped forward to the day of the referendum.
Genju ですか?
I don't know if the cryptids returned.
ええ、その通りよ。単なる魔獣とは言い難い大型で不可思議なモンスター。
So in Cold Steel, we would fight cryptids, which were like secret bosses, essentially, where they're like, they kind of look like the same as monsters you'd go out on missions and hunt, but you just have to find them. They're kind of out there, and they're very tough.
そんな存在がクロスベル各地で発見されるようになっているわ。
私らが見たやつだ。結局とどめを刺す前に逃がしてしまったけど、こんな魔獣が。
Yeah, and the bracers have already tried to fight him.
そういった情報は流れてはいましたが。
You have found the mouth.
それだけじゃない。他のタイプも確認されている。
So we got this one that looks like Fat Nessie. We got Space.
これは
Space Minotaur. We've got. What was the last one? Like a Venus flytrap.
おいおい、また出たのかよ。
先日同じタイプのものが北のそちらのスコットたちにすでに退治されている。
そうだったんですか。
もしかしてお二人で退治なさったんですか？
ああ、不意をついてなんとか倒すことができたよ。これも君たちの方から情報が回っていたおかげだな。
ただどうにも妙な手応えでな。アーツの効き方が異なる上に光るようにして消えてしまった。
やはり
俺たちが戦った時と
しかし山岳地帯ということは今度は屋外に現れたんだね。
ええ。これまでにも塔や総員など異常な場所は確認されているわ。どうやら何らかの理由で場の歪みが発生していると推測されているのだけど、でもこれらの幻獣は山岳地帯や故障地帯などにも出現しているの。ひょっとしたら場の歪みがそうした屋外にも現れているのかもしれない。
そんなゾッとしない話だな。では私たちをここに呼んだ理由というのは？
ああ、 これらの厳重への対応をギルドと特務支援課の双方に頼みたくてな。独立継承がなされていないベルガード、タングラム両門でやや緊張状態が続いている。せめて住民投票が終わるまではそちら
CGF
に
can't
集
handle it
中
because
しておき
they're
たいんだ。
focused on security prior to the referendum. That makes sense.
わかりました。引き受けさせていただきます。
分担に関してはこちらに任せてもらっても。
Oh no, you can gigantify the mouth.
ええ、データはお渡しするからそちらにお任せするわ。それとできれば原因の特定も頼みたいの。
原因？なぜそうした幻獣がいきなり現れたかですか？
ええ、魔獣の発生は昔から一定のサイクルで起きているけど。
I assume it only works with Twitch emotes, not with like a Franker face or better TTV.
この幻獣に関してはそこから外れた異常事態と言っても過言ではないでしょう。
So it only makes sense that you can do it with an emote that they can scale, which they have the information of if they already have your emotes at Twitch.
間違いなく何か原因があるはずだ。場の歪みを発生させて常識外れの大型魔獣が現れるだけの。
なるほど。ギルドの名にかけて必ずや突き止めてみせよう。
Take care, Chaos.
しかし
I hope your on-screen mouth celebration did something, because I did not see it on my side.
最初の頃からすると想像もつかんな。
まあ、こっちもそれなりに成長してるってことだ
Okay, that makes sense that it's post-processed on Twitch's side, so it gets added on top of the video.
いやー、実際大したもんだよ。もし警察をクビになったらいつ。
そうそう、特にティオちゃんなんかギルド向きだと思うのよね。
Did it suspicious on you? Actually, I think I modified this, so actually, it might not suspicious.
そう言われましても。
Yes, I saw that banner. I believe that's related to goal, like, if you have a Twitch goal set. What you can try, Beardy, add some text after your bits.
でも幻獣ですか。
Not that I'm encouraging you to give more bits.
あ、とりあえず手分けすることにしよう。警備隊から回ってきたのは全部で5件。君たちにはそのうち2件を受け持ってもらいたい。
So I'm hoping this works.
へえ、随分と気前がいいじゃないか。
Actually, this should be working. Give me a sec. There's definitely at least something not right here. What should happen I can simulate it. Oh, I see. I updated something that looks like it broke something. Where are you? Okay, I believe I fixed the issue. So now if I do this.
Suspicious.
Okay. Okay, I believe I fixed the issue. I didn't hear the second half of what's supposed to happen there, but I believe I fixed the issue.
いいんですか？そちらの分担が多くても。ただでさえ、アリウスさんが今は動けない状況なのに。
だからこそさ、彼が動けない分、あんたたちにも必ずしわ寄せが来るはずだよ。
Okay, cool.
元より魔獣たちは私たちのお箱。お互い他の仕事もあるし、効率的に分担すべきでしょ。助かります。なんだか申し訳ないですね。
何？お互い様さ。それに君たちの方には結社の問題もあるからな。
はい。
Okay. So is chapter 3 going to be about cryptid hunting?
結社、ウロボロス。
Okay, that was the symbol that we saw at that meeting.
遊撃士協会といろいろと因縁があるとか。ええ。リベールの異変でもエステルちゃんたちをはじめとする遊撃士たち以外にも各地の事件で幾度となくぶつかっているわね。
No, I don't. Why is it not working? No, it should be... Dang, I wish I could re-trigger stuff. That would be really nice.
Suspicious.
And it's not something I can simulate on my side, which is really annoying. At least suspicious is working, but the other part is not. I'll just make a note of this and move on. Okay. I'll try to figure that out after.
壊滅状態に陥ったのも奴らの仕業だと言われている。もっともその後の衰退の原因は帝国軍の圧力によるもの。
Suspicious.
そうなんですか。
聞けば聞くほどトライどころの連中だぜ。いずれにせよ、ギルドの方でも未だ実態がつかめていない連中だ。
I might have to do it through like Stream Elements or some other integration. I'll have to see.
困ったことがあったら遠慮なく連絡してきなよ。正直連中に関してはこっちも人事じゃないんですよ。
わかりました。
Anyways, the initial issue was that I'd updated, this is through StreamerBot, I'd updated it earlier today, and it looked like updating it, for anyone else who's using it, disconnected me from Twitch and I had to like re-authenticate. So if anyone else has that and you've updated, you probably need to reconnect. And it was only to Broadcaster, like the bot was still connected. Okay, here's the report we got from CGF. We have cryptids that have appeared. Little is known about them other than they exist. Now, countermeasures. We have details on the following. Case A, Ursula rode through a small cave along the sandbar. Tortoise-like characteristics. Did not stray. Grows aggressive when approached. Second one. Clearing past the boathouse on East Crossbell. Okay. This is the one that looked like a Venus flytrap. And the other one they had already dealt with.
ウルスラ街道の中洲と東クロスペル街道の外れか。どちらも最近あまり立ち寄ってなかったな。
急行山に現れたのほどでかくはねえみたいだが、万全の準備はしといた方が良さそうだぜ。
それと原因の特定ですか。時、空、幻の上位三属性が働いているという報告もあるみたいだし、上位属性の働きに関しては私が感知できると思います。ただ原因となるとちょっと難しいかもしれません。
確かに銅や総員についても原因は分かってないみたいだし、そういえば古戦場にある太陽の砦もそうなんだっけ。ああ、俺たちが乗り込んだ時は確かにそうだったけど。
ただ事件が解決した後は何の異常も起きていないらしい。総員になったのは金が原因でもなさそうだし、そうなると本当に原因は特定が難しそうですね。
ま、とにかく行くだけ行ってみようぜ。どうせ他の仕事なんかも入ってきてる。
Okay, yeah, we'll see what other jobs that coming through for us.
そうだ。よし、支援要請をチェックしてから出発するとしようか。
Okay, so let's see what we've got. Besides the ability to play Tetris. Okay. Something about food. Counterfeit dealer. Her son talks to mysterious men. And a bat that we need to kill.
やっぱり結構な数の依頼が来ているみたいだな。アリオスさんが動けないから
Oh,
じゃ
and
な
I
い
think
と
we
思
bought
う
some
け
stuff
ど。
that we can put in people's bedrooms.
今日は課長が病院にお見舞いに行っているみたいだけど。
You know, if we were the Joker, we'd be trying to poison Crossbell's water supply right now.
近いうちに顔を出した方が良さそうね。
だな。キーボーは昨日行ったらしいし、結構落ち込んでたよな。
はい、ちょっと心配です。車を使えば病院まではそんなにかかりませんし、時間があったらお見舞いに行きましょう。
ああ、そうするか。しかし目の回復手術か。やっぱりまだまだ難しい領域みたい
Okay,
だ。
it seems like Shizuku's operation is a failure.
今回の手術も決して失敗というわけじゃないみたいだ。
Alright, let's go throw some stuff in people's bedrooms. So, who did we have stuff for? Not for you. Alright, we got him a surfboard, which he has decided to mount in the highest, worst possible place to try to put a surfboard up on. It's a surfboard. I think we got something for Kia. Oh, you're here? Hey guys, is everything okay, Kia? Same since you visited Shizuku yesterday. I'm okay. Lloyd, it's gonna be hard to fix Shizuku's eyes. Well, probably if I had to guess. Doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure, but she still has a long ways to go. I see. Too bad Shizuku doesn't. Hey Kido, I know it's hard. You can't let it get you down forever, right? Last thing Shizuku wants for you to be all in the dumps because of her. Randy's got a point, Kia. Shizuku needs you now more than ever. Your encouragement and friendship are the best medicine she could ask for. Yeah, you guys are right. To cheer up next time I visit. That's what friends do for each other. Thanks guys, I'm feeling a little better. I promised the others I'd play with them, so I should get going. Oh yeah, be careful out there. We're gonna mess up your room while you're gone. Hope so. She at least perked up almost instantly. No time to mull it over. Let's get going. Do I have to leave and come back? Oh. Speaking of leaving, I think that is where we will call it for today.